Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten here, bringing you part 10 in our playthrough of Strange Horticulture. We are on day 13 in-game Wednesday. We did just get this new card, setting us up for day 13, which I believe wants us to use our little item here, this. Yes, because there is in fact a raven and there is in fact a spider. So if we put this on Endmore, it should lead us to 2 locations, which would be really helpful because I feel like we're missing some crucial plants, we're missing some crucial information. Okay, Endmore, Raven. There are more important things I could be doing back at the shop. Excuse me? Excuse me? Where did that card go? I was positive that was going to be something. Where did it go? Where did my card go? Ugh, is it the spider? Okay, fine. You know what? I'm watering some plants because I want to explore again. And if you water your plants, then you increase your will to explore. Because that's how life works. You water your plants and you get an immediate burst of energy and you want to explore the world. While taking down secret cults and stuff, you know. Watering plants is a powerful business, you guys. I wouldn't know. In real life, I can't keep any plants alive. Okay, so Raven clearly did nothing. Let's try this spider. Endmore. Where is my device? Where did it go? Aha, aha. Okay, I have so much stuff. Endmore spider. I can see Scissorg to the northeast across the river. Why? Raven spider. It's also on a branch. Is there a branch? Is it between the raven and the spider? I am so confused as to why that didn't work. Ugh. Well. And here I was thinking I was going to make some grand discovery to start off this episode, but I guess not. I guess we'll just ding our little bell and see Grace Enright. Have you heard of this masked woman? Imagine having that amount of power. Nations would kneel before you. You would be a god. That creature, it's huge, unstoppable, and they say it obeys her every command. It would certainly come in helpful with my father-in-law tomorrow. I guess I'll just have to settle for some Daisy Dock to help me through it instead. Okay, I'm pretty sure we got Daisy Dock in the last episode and identified it correctly. I'm pretty sure this is Daisy Dock. Okay, good. It is in fact Daisy Dock. We were going to use that for one of our plants, so that's good. Or one of our elixirs. Dead man's fingers. This fungus is typically found in dense forests, protruding through the mulch. At a glance, it can appear as though a corpse is reaching up from the undergrowth, said to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. Okay, that has to be this freaky-looking plant, right? I mean, it looks eerily like a ghostly hand. Okay, this is dead man's fingers. I'm going to label it as such, and it seems neutral. I mean, it said to strengthen, resolve, and sharpen the mind. Okay, I guess that's positive. We'll give it a yellow tag. Dead man's fingers. I feel pretty confident that that is, in fact, dead man's fingers. And where do I keep my plants? Starting with D. Daisy Dock, Dranthium. Okay, so right after the Daisy Dock, it's probably going to knock a plant off the shelf. Oh, they are squished in there. Good for you guys. Getting cozy. Okay. We have more will to explore. I'm still really annoyed that the Endmore Raven and Spider isn't working. Raven and Spider. Endmore. Do I just go to Endmore? I'm just gonna go to Endmore. After a pleasant amble through the village, I find myself in a farmer's field. There is little of botanical interest here, only a few sheep and an old scarecrow, who leers at me from his perch, arms askew. I notice he is dressed in what looks like a shopkeeper's outfit, once respectable, now shabby. I cannot quite place who he reminds me of. Well, at least we got to go on a nice walk, I suppose? David Schaefer, the good old mailman. This letter was delivered in an unusual way. There was no address provided, just the horticulturist spelled wrong. I have to assume it was meant for you. Probably. Is there any purpose to it being spelled incorrectly? If you know your plants, this letter is for you. Aha! Ho ho! So you got it working. Oh yes, it works. Look to the north of Bowfell at the source of the river Esk. Nobody knows it grows there. It will be our little secret. Ho ho. To the north of Bowfell at the source of the river Esk. North of Bowfell, source of river Esk. Okay. Bowfell. Bowfell. Whitefell. Bowfell? Bowfell. Bowfell. Bowfell at the source of the river Esk. Aha, river Esk. Okay. Sure enough, I find a plant here that I have never seen before. Does it have seed pods? Maybe. That's a unique looking plant. Where did it go? Okay. What do you look like? Bell-like flowers and heart-shaped leaves. They do look very bell-like. Where did it go? Go over here. Why do you keep going somewhere else? Silly plant. Okay. Well, I got something done at least. That's encouraging. Still very annoyed that I don't have this. What is this? Raven, spider, and more. ERS. ERS. It's also on a branch, but we don't have like a tree or a stick or anything. Raven, spider. ERS. Raven, spider. Now we have numbers. Curses. Confusion curses. Thora Dunn. Have I talked to you before?
My husband likes to forage for mushrooms, but I'm worried about the ones he's brought back from his latest venture. He's just been on a trip across the lake, exploring the woods to the west of here. He's got a bag full of odd-looking mushrooms that he says are perfectly safe, but they don't look edible to me. I've brought one with me to help identify it, but he's hoarding them because he thinks I'm going to throw them out. I'll come back tomorrow.
Mr. Dunn mushrooms. Woods west of Undermere across the lake. Mushrooms. Woods west of Undermere across the lake. Okay, well here's Undermere. The woods to the west across the lake. Are we talking like this part of the woods or this part of the woods or this lake? I mean, I'm guessing it's this one. Let's try here. Mushrooms! How have I never been here before? They're hard to find at first, but soon I'm seeing them everywhere. New plant acquired. Oh, and they're kind of simple. They're just simple little red mushrooms. Okay, well, I did that. See, I'm getting all the new stuff, except this cursed card. Simone Green.
Lord Fremont told me he was able to help you find some information on the servant. I've been looking all over the library, but all I've discovered is a mold problem. I hoped you might have some sweet breath that could help clear it up.
Okay, so the person told me that I was supposed to give her Palliance, sweet breath, but then she told me to give her something else. So what would Palliance do? Most plants offer a small improvement to air quality, but the Palliance is in a class of its own. It is sometimes called sweet breath thanks to the freshness of the air in its vicinity. The many short leaves of this plant are thought to help filter toxins from the surrounding air. Have I identified Palliance? I have Fennet. Okay, so I haven't yet identified Palliance. Small leaves. Many short leaves. Sweet breath. I mean, this has many short leaves. It's somewhat pungent, so it's probably not that. This has short leaves. It has a pleasant, fresh aroma. And that's the only other one that has many short leaves. So if this one has a pungent aroma and this one has a pleasant, fresh aroma, I'm guessing this is Palliance. It helps filter toxins from the air, which sounds relatively positive. So I'm going to say that this is probably Palliance. So we'll label it with yellow since it's a positive effect. But then the Lyle of Neptune is what the lady who has visions told me I should give her. Also called Truthsayer, this plant will force a person to tell the truth when eaten. The sparsely petaled pale flowers give off a strong scent. Okay, I don't think I have that. I have Lemon Dandy. The Lyle of Neptune. Do I have this? This plant will force a person to tell the truth when eaten. The sparsely petaled pale flowers give off a strong scent. Is that what this is? Are these sparsely... See, that doesn't look right. That doesn't look like the right shape. Unless it's just fully sprouted. Oh, this. Aroma is sharp and citric. Strong scent. Oh, it's totally this. This is the Lyle of Neptune. This is, the flowers have just petaled. Okay, I want to give her this. I want to give her the sneaky ones. Tell the truth. Okay, that can be a good or a bad thing. I'm going to call that neutral, and we're going to call it the Lyle of Neptune. Wouldn't she know if I give her the wrong thing? I don't care. We're gonna try it. Take it. Tell me the truth. You're hiding something.
I didn't want to mention this, but Fremont gave me something else from his archives, a recipe for an elixir. It's the key to the link to the servant. In theory, it would be possible to wrest control of it from the woman in the jade mask. In theory. But the only records I was able to find are hundreds of years old.
Her voice totally changed. That's okay.
And even if it works, what then? The power that can be wielded through the Woken Dendru is too great for any one person. We should stick to the Sisterhood's ritual.
You were hiding something from me. Lyle of Neptune. I also got a letter and a book entry. Sour Bandy. The Sour Bandy can help with memory recovery, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. The name of this plant derives from the fact that although edible, the large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. Sour Bandy. The Elixir of Control. Oh, thank you for drawing it. That makes life so much easier because we totally have that. The link between the servant and the master is not fully understood. What we do know, however, is that the link can be broken at the expense of the mind of the master. In doing so, a new master can take their place and assume control over the servant. A strong will is required when consuming this elixir, lest the mind of the drinker is overwhelmed. It is believed that the power of a stone circle can amplify the effect of the elixir. Okay, well, we have the mushrooms. And then there's like little yellow... berries or something, which we have here, witch fig, and then these like purple flowers with 3 petals coming off of them. Can I make an elixir? I spent a good chunk of the last episode trying to make an elixir and failing, so it would be really exciting if I could make one now. And I'm almost... Is that what these are? Is it these? Solomon's Scepter, perhaps. Perhaps. Are there any other little purple ones? I don't think so. Okay, we're gonna try this. Solomon's Scepter, witch fig, and then whatever this mushroom is. Don't even know, but it's clearly this mushroom. Create an elixir. Come on. Give me this win. Yeah. New elixir acquired. That's right. Now, where'd you put all my plants? Did you put them back where they belong, or did you put them in a random place? Why is my wandering view way over here? Because it's wandering. Oh my gosh. It wandered. That's hilarious. Did it wander by itself, or did I just put it there? I hope it wandered by itself, because that would be really funny. Okay, this can go back over here, because I still don't know what it's called. This witch fig goes over here. After weeping, wild, winter, worryless. Okay. Oh my gosh, the wandering bee wandered again. No, it's wandering. W-A. Haha, I know alphabet. And where did my purple one go? Solomon's Scepter. L-M-N-O-P-Q-R-S. Shimmerlung. Solomon. St. John. Okay, right there. Yay! Okay, well that was exciting. We did elixirs. We did an elixir. Okay. Ding ding. Who's here? Lorena Chapman.
My cousin will be married in 3 days. If you've got some Trimblehuff, then it'd save me the trouble of going out to find some myself. If you knew my cousin, you'd know she's not worth the trouble.
What on earth is Trimblehuff? Have I identified Trimblehuff? No, I have not. Trimblehuff. The Trimblehuff is traditionally used as decoration at weddings, as it is thought to strengthen relationships. Well, that's nice. Even if you don't like your cousin, you're still getting them something nice. That's good. A cross-section of these small cup-like flowers. They generally point downwards to avoid filling with water and to allow easy access for pollinating insects. Is that this weird bell plant that kind of look like pacifiers? They generally point downwards. Cup-like flowers. Just make sure I haven't named it and it hasn't just been QRS. I don't even have any T's. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna hope that this is Trimblehuff. No, it's not. Okay. Do I have Trimblehuff then? These are cups, but they don't have the little stamen. Little cup-like flowers. They generally point downwards. Okay, I'm wondering if I don't have this yet. Trimblehuff, I'm sure I have some of that around here. I do? What does it look like? QRST. Trimblehuff is a plant that I don't have. But apparently I do. I have Jacob's Worth, which looks kind of similar. Okay, well, I apparently have it. But it's not this one. And I doubt it's this. The long stamen seems to be the source of that acerbic odor. This gives off a small amount of light. Bulb is quite firm. The orange shoots. Oh, is it this one? Oh, it's this. This is the Trimblehuff. I found it. I found Trimblehuff. Decoration at weddings, as it is thought to strengthen relationships. That sounds positive. We'll give it a yellow tag. Trimblehuff. It's also very fun to say. Okay, Trimblehuff, here you go. Yay, book entry. Glowhorn. Oh, we totally just looked at that. The glowhorn, or forest lantern, or pixie lamp, is phosphorescent, illuminating the trees that it grows under. Suspicious travelers avoid walking towards it, fearing that the faint lights will lure them to their demise. I mean, that's gotta be this, right? And I mean, it's a neutral effect. I'm gonna call it glowhorn, because that's almost certainly what it is. And then I'll put like the ones that I'm pretty sure I've identified up here. Lyle of Neptune we did definitely identify, so we gotta put that in its proper place. Lesser Mary Dock. Okay, right here. And then Trimblehuff has to go after my S's, which are all over here, right after the Sunset Mount Cap and between the Wandering Bew. Okay. So we are already at the end of day 13, but I have so many clues that I really would love to actually accomplish something with. We have the 5-pointed leaf. No, what was this for? This was for something. But we still don't have, I don't have the seed pods that I need for this, and I don't have the hen lock or the hen chuck. I don't have the hen chuck for this, so I can't do anything with these. A Briar's disc, often called a smuggler's disc, is a simple device that can be used to send coded messages. The location of cache cargo, for example. The principle is cunningly straightforward, but the code is undecipherable to prying eyes. Both parties must be in possession of a disc of identical size with the same symbols etched around its edge and a map. To encode a location, you would then place the disc over some named point on the map nearby and note whichever symbol is pointing to the location. It may be necessary to string multiple symbols together, but you can use this method to reach any other point on the map as required. It may be necessary to string multiple symbols together, but you can use this method to reach any other point on the map as required. So if we're stringing Raven and Spider together with Endmore, what does that mean? How are we stringing them together? Maybe that's the key. So if we have Raven and we have Spider, but then why wouldn't you just say like, whatever this is, or Trident, if it was something in between them? So why are we stringing them together to reach a certain destination? What is the significance of Raven and Spider being strung together? If we have Endmore, Raven, is it like, okay, so then I go to Raven and then Spider? Oh, I did it! Yay! Yay! A jackdaw crows hidden somewhere nearby. Strange shapes of old stones pierce the long grass. Among them some plants grow. It's the seed pod one that I need to make the elixir. And this is the pale flower one. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, well, that was a big, exciting discovery. I'm gonna put this down here. Where did my elixirs go? St. Quentin's. I'm gonna put this down here. I'm just gonna get these all out of the way for a second. That's a clue. Where is my other elixir? Okay. So which is the one with the seed pod? Seed pod for luck. That's gotta be this, right? Because it was the sheep sap. Not that. Not Devil's Nightcap. Sheep snap. The sheep snap is thought to bring good fortune, so luck. The green seed pods of the sheep snap have a hard outer shell and sound hollow when tapped. They are in fact quite hard. The bulbs of Bayon. Okay, so I'm assuming this is sheep snap. Thought to bring good fortune, so I'll give it a yellow tag. Sheep snap. So we did that, and then the red flower to protect the mind was Candlewood, I believe. Red flower that provides a shielding effect against manners of afflictions of the mind. So that was Candlewood. And then a 5-pointed leaf to grant courage. We totally had too, did we not? But where was it? Which one was it? 5-pointed leaf to grant courage. Shoot, what was it called? I totally had it. Was it Daisy Dock? Daisy Dock. Grant courage. Create an elixir. Did I make the St. Quentin's elixir? Yeah, I did! New elixir acquired. Okay, fun. This is exciting. Okay. So, St. Quentin's elixir, check. Sheep snap is close to being in the right place. sheep and shimmerlong, so it needs to go right before the shimmerlong. That's Trimblehuff. Right there. Okay, but then where did the other ones go? Did Candlewood go back where it was supposed to? Candlewood did go back where it was supposed to. How did you know that? And then the Daisy Dock, did it go back? That's weird. How did you know? Magic plants. Okay. So we were still waiting on the Maculosus rentinentia, which was... what was that? That was the henchuck. So I don't think we have that yet. I still think we're out of luck on henchuck. Yeah. We don't have henchuck. We do, however, have this, like, big pale flower, which... was there another elixir that we had to make? We made that one. We made that one. Those are fungi. That's the Briar's Disc thing. This, I'm guessing, just helps us to label some of the fungi. Okay, but that's exciting. So we did get at least one elixir out of the way. Did figure out what that card meant, so that is a plus. I'm feeling a lot more happy about the progress that we made on day 13. So let's go ahead and end today. So I think the moon is waning now because we were at a full moon. Okay. Oh, wait. Now is the full moon. We were, like, super close. Were we? Is this a full moon? The shepherd watched as she prepared the leaves and roots that she would require. He watched as the hours dragged by, the sun set, and she worked by candlelight, at times sitting still, at times moving like a dancer among the stones. The change happened suddenly, but also subtly, so that at first the watcher was not sure that anything had happened. Then he saw it. Saw what? 8 miles to the east of the great oak, which we know where that is. We figured that out in a previous part. So now we are on day 14. It is a Thursday, and we will have to figure out... oh, it's raining. We will have to figure out this in combination with the location of the great oak, which I believe we found in here. So, yeah. Created near Blackcomb to the south of the Watcher, the great oak. Okay. Well, wonderful. I'm feeling happy with that progress. That was pretty good. Thank you so much for watching, fellow detectives. I hope you enjoyed this part. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more Nancy Drew Sims 4 and Strange Horticulture content. Thank you so much for watching, fellow detectives. I will see you soon.